Students, today we shall take up Unit 4, Soups. In this unit, we shall learn about different types of soups. First of all, I'll tell you the meaning of soups. Soups are a form of liquid which are prepared by cooking meat, fish, poultry, vegetables, etc. They are flavored with numerous spices such as bay leaf, cloves, pepper, corns, and herbs such as coriander, thyme, basil, to name a few. Soups are served at the beginning of the meal. Means soups are a form of liquid that are prepared from meat, fish, poultry and vegetables, and they are seasoned with, they are flavored with numerous spices, various kinds of spices like bay leaf, cloves, pepper, corns, herbs, and different kinds of herbs like coriander, thyme, and basils. And soups are always served at the beginning of the meal. We consider soups as healthy foods. Why soups are considered healthy foods? As they are easy to digest, they provide nutrients and sufficient amount of liquids to the body. A bowl full of soup usually provides a good amount of carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Soups are served with bread, toast, stick, rolls, etc. Now we will discuss different types of soups. Depending on the consistency of soups, these may be thin or thick soups. Thin soups, they have a consistency of water or little thicker. Why? Because of starch ingredient present in the soup is very low. On the other hand, thick soups are thickened purposely by adding starch in some form. It is interesting to note that not all soups are served hot. There are cold soups too. These include soups like jelly, consomme, gazpacho, vichy sauce, sarki from India, and many more that are served cold and are a refreshing treat in extreme summers. Means in extreme summers uh, they keep us refreshing. Now, soups, classification of soups. Soups are classified into three categories: thin soups, thick soups, and international soups. Thin soups are of two kinds: clear soup and broth. Thick soups are of cream soups, puree soups, bisque soups, velley soups, and chowder soups. International soup: mulligatawny soup, French onion soup, and minestrone soup. So first of all, we will discuss about thin soups. So first of all, we will discuss thin soups. Thin soups are of two types: clear soup and broth. Clear soups, they are known by the French name consomme. These are prepared by cooking leftover bones and vegetables to prepare a thin liquid stock and then clearing the stock with the help of meat and eggs. These are transparent when poured in soup bowl, light and very nutritious with a strong meaty flavor. Next is broth. These are simple, thin soups that can be prepared with meats, vegetables, or both. They are wholesome, nutritious, and usually have small pieces or meat or vegetables or both in it along with the cooking liquid. Now, next is thick soups. These soups are opaque and consistency is thicker. Means opaque means they are not transparent and their consistency is thicker. They are thick. Why they are their consistency is thicker? Because there is an add-on thickening agent in the form of starch ingredient that is added in little quantities to thicken it. First of all, cream soups. Cream soups are made of chicken, meat, or any vegetable and are known by the same. If it is made from chicken, that is, it is cream of chicken. cream of cauliflower, cream of peas, etc. Thus the soup takes the color and taste of main ingredient even though there might be other ingredients in small quantities. Milk or cream is always added, means to thicken the cream soups, cream or milk is always added. Now next is puree soups. These soups are made of dry legumes or freshly starchy vegetables. Hence, once cooked and pureed, the starch from the main ingredient itself thickens the soup. Means no need to add extra starch in puree soups because these are prepared from dry legumes, and dry legumes they naturally contain starch in them, and when they are cooked and pureed, the starch in the dry legumes automatically dissolves in the soup. They may or may not contain little cream. For example, puree of potatoes, puree of lentils, puree of pumpkin, etc. Next is bisque soup. These are the soups made with shellfish and are usually thickened with rice. So here in bisque soups the thickening agent is rice. Next is velouté soups. These are made with meat or vegetable stock thickened with flour cooked to a light brown color. Here the flour is cooked to a light brown color, and these are made with meat or vegetable stock. A mixture of egg yolk and cream is added to it. For example, chicken velouté. Next is chowders. Chowder is a seafood or vegetable stew often served with milk or cream and mostly eaten with the salt and crackers. Now, last one is international soups. There are many soups that are known from their origin. These soups are separately classified as international soups. Some popular examples are Mulligatawny from India. The soup consists of a broth from chicken and lamb, fried onions, and spiced with curry powder. Often vegetables, nuts, apple, and rice are added in mulligatawny soup. Next is French onion soup from France. It is a type of soup usually based on meat stock and onions and often served gratinated with croutons and cheese on top. Next is minestrone soup from Italy. Minestrone is a thick soup made with vegetables, often with the addition of pasta or rice. Common ingredients include beans, onions, celery, carrots, stock, and tomatoes. So, I'll discuss with you the summary of the chapter. Soups are liquid foods. Now up to here what we have learned that soups are liquid foods made with vegetables or meat and flavored with herbs and spices. They are healthy start to a meal as they are light, easily digestible and full of nutrients. About classification, soups can be classified as thin or thick soups. Apart from this, there are international soups that are identified by the place of their origin, such as mulligatawny, minestrone, etc. Even though most soups are served hot, but there are many popular soups that are served cold, such as gazpacho.